Technically.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be here, but then I didn't want to be alone. Man, them pancakes.
Eric, I knew from the beginning you were going to be here.
First of all, why are there pancakes in our logo? And then, what's happened to the other logo?
Which other logo?
The Sharpshooters logo.
What's wrong with that? It's New Day colors. I told you, give me a New Day themed thumbnail.
That seemed like we high. Or what were the Blade Runners? No, they weren't the Blade Runners.
No, it looks like we're having a midlife crisis and then trying to act young again with all the colors.
That could be true too. That could be true. You know, Marcus, and in your New Day picture, you should have had like like an Obi-Wan picture of Big E in the background.
Nah, that's all right.
He
still got a job. His hairline is still there.
I feel like they're going to the wedding. I wonder if they're going to the wedding.
Of course they're going to the wedding.
Of course they're going to the wedding. But I feel like the biggest inconsistency of this image right here, Kofi's chest.
Kofi's chest, man. That shit supposed to be in. That's
not his chest.
That's a good chest right there.
Yeah, you do that Kofi's chest and then this happens.
I can't stop looking at that chicken sandwich. That's it.
Welcome everyone to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. Eric is going to take a bit of a back seat in terms of the hosting today. So we're going to leave this all to Marcus.
What? Oh, shit. What the hell? Out of nowhere. You know, we had a whole 30 minutes of doing nothing, guys. And now I find out I'm hosting it. I could have had notes. I could have had statistics. I could have brought guests. I could have had everything. We could have had Whoopi Goldberg here in 5 minutes.
How you got Whoopi on speed dial? How? What is this?
I'm not going to show my methods. I'm not going to expose my methods. I'm not exposing my methods.
I didn't know you had The View on lockdown.
I did. And you know what? If The View talk wrestling, I think it'd be a better show.
I don't know.
Basically, we are The View. Just, bald men who talk wrestling.
And we're not in the same room together with a table. Like, Mark, I think our show is more like the Red Table, where we're kind of like Jada Pinkett Smith, where we just come out there and put personal business out there for no reason.
We have a cover with Jada is that we're bald.
We normally put that many personal businesses out there.
Yeah, the only thing we have
except for someone gets drunk on the show and just talking about their trials and tribulations.
Shit happens, man.
Gotta tell us.
Shit happens.
4 years ago, people.
Shit happens,
man.
No,
last week Eric was drunk on the show.
Sometimes, the sauce gets into you and it becomes truth serum. It's truth. The truth. Sometimes the truth got to set you free.
Sometimes it's time for truth. But welcome everybody to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. I am Marcus the Grand Finale, whose rapper name is now Joseph Jackson. Go ahead.
He's Double J. Double J.
I'm the new Double J. And we are here to talk about all the wrestling that happened basically over the weekend that has happened. We had Manny's Cover Progress. We got Eve Talk. We got Smackdown, Collision, AAA, and Andrade's the new IWGP Global Champion.
What?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm Eric, by the way.
No, that happened.
Marcus didn't let nobody introduce himself.
You got introduced when
I
had the brains over to Marcus.
Okay.
We did all that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if you were paying attention, but we said you were taking a little bit of a backseat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And we'll reveal what happened. We'll reveal all that at the end of the show.
Yeah, but go ahead, Eric. Go and give an introduction. Give an introduction better than mine. Come on.
Eric. No,
I was high energy. I was high volume.
Hey, man.
I'm ready to bring it to the show.
Go ahead, brother. You doing your thing, man. I don't need to bring out my belt and get you started doing it right. Because you did good, Daddy. We did good. We did good.
I just felt, man, I'll punch you in the face.
We did good.
We did good. You ain't hit Michael Jackson, okay? I ain't gonna go he or tee. I say Jamone. I say Jamone right now. Because I'm bad.
Marcus, I'll make you remember the time. Don't make me moonwalk on your ass right now.
Man, I'll beat it because I'm a smooth criminal.
You better heal the world because I'm about to show you what's gonna be black and white.
I'll rock your world and make you scream.
You know what? We need to talk about wrestling.
Why? You can't think of anything else? Are you jammed?
No, because I was not. I can't stop till I get enough. Because we got a thrill of a show that's about to happen right now. So let's get to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we can live up to Thriller.
Guys, I think this is it.
I want to rock with you, Marcus. Come on.
No,
So we
it's
can
too
get this
late, man.
off
I
the wall.
closed it with "This
Marcus-
is it," man. I had the perfect
Marcus,
closing
did you
of his
just
final album.
lose?
This is it. No, I won. I had the final statement of "This is it." I didn't lose.
I don't know. I
never
think you
lose.
lost. I think you lost.
I
And you
never
might have to
lose.
look at the man in the mirror.
Wanna make a change for once in my life.
Then start singing to Ben.
I just started singing bed. Well, you know what? This is easy as 1, 2, 3. Ooh, baby, here's 1 B C.
Do, re, mi.
Ooh, wait, me, A B C. We did good, Dad. Anyway,
No, you got throw your whole body into it. It's like, we're good, Dad.
I'm not sledding when I'm going right before I get my ass.
Hey man, you going down the slopes, dog. You like, yeah.
Well, speaking of going down slippery slopes, TKO is going down slippery slope of loyalty when it comes to their talent. The New Day, one of the most highly decorated WWE talents ever, team ever, have been released, along with other wrestlers as well. I guess we'll cover Mateo and everybody else that was on the
Do we
chopping
need
blocks.
to
And the
recover Mateo? Do we? That was a justified release.
I mean, basically you can say
Does anybody
this
have
for
the?
sure.
Because I didn't know I was hosting. Does anybody have all the releases
Wasn't
up?
Wasn't
I thought
it
it was
just
only
Mateo? Yeah, I thought it was 4. It was the
Yeah,
New
yeah,
Day,
I-
Mateo, and the
missing?
botch tongue.
Oh, Tungaloa.
Yeah.
That's who the other one was. I could not remember him. But yeah, so the New Day is gone. Manny, I'm going to start with you and ask, what the hell happened in this situation? What happened? What happened to loyalty? What happened to merchandise and all the years of loyalty?
I think when you start looking at things and you start looking things at a business, you start looking at people that are slightly older and what they actually bring to the table. When you look at the New Day now, they're what? They're 38, 39, going into their 40s. They haven't done anything with them really juicy in the last 2 years. And then when they're reviewing the contracts and then you start looking at, they're currently on 7 figures. Are you willing to give them 7 figures just based on loyalty? If you haven't really got plans for them, and you're just being spiteful just to hold them on, I wouldn't. It's not worth it.
Manny, you were being very kind to Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is 44 years old.
I was talking about Woods.
Okay.
I think Woods is closer to my age.
I think it's one of those things where TKO was looking at their books, as Manny said, and they realized that, hey, one is 44, Woods is 39. They're not really on the show as much. They're more of ambassadors where we send them out to go meet people and do goodwill and stuff that we might not need to pay them 7 figures to 2030. So we have this long-standing relationship with Woods and Kofi. Maybe we can approach them to restructure the contract. Then they did, and apparently the offer that they made to them was just disrespectful. Like just it lowballed them to beyond where they felt that their worth wasn't what it was. And I think both sides can be wrong and both sides can be right. But I think that it's good that Xavier and Kofi betted on themselves and said, you know what? We are worth more than this. Release us. Let us go someplace else and see if they will pay us our worth. And I think, for all the times, like, I don't think there was nothing else that they could do in WWE. Nothing. It was like they're not in the tag team picture. We've seen it numerous times. I think this is their time. I think that it can be fresh in AEW or TNA or wherever they go. Even they go to New Japan. Who knows what they're going to do? Marcus, what say you?
Fuck WWE and TKO.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's just very out
I
there.
come out hot. That's why.
That's just, wow. Just aggressive.
Oh,
I'm
hold
sure
on.
Hold on.
on.
It was a very
What the fuck
insulting.
is this? What the fuck? Why am I in the sharpshooter?
Why you guys derail my point? What? You know what? I didn't derail anybody else's speech, and then all of a sudden, you
I'm
guys
sorry,
took this
but
up.
when you post an image like this, it's disrespectful to me.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Apparently, Eric wants to play men with us.
Thanks for paying attention to my point.
I was just distracted by what Eric did.
Yeah, Eric's not even listening anymore.
I am listening.
What'd I say?
I was waiting for you to make your point. You were upset that you didn't get your point and you got interrupted about the point, but please go back and make your point. You started with fuck WWE TKO. Let's go back to it. Keep that same energy, brother. Keep it. Say what you
It's really hard to get cut off like that in the middle of that.
You cut people off all the time. This is what
You know what? I have been doing it at a limited basis now.
Eric cuts me off all the time. I rarely ever finish a point on the Sunday show.
Shoot.
Tussling. I want to tussle. Go ahead, Marcus.
Shoot.
We're here.
Well, anyway, yeah. TKO, they got rid of him, and I hope the best for Coffey and Woods. I think that it was insulting, and I think it was planned. They don't like, of all the people, I think there's more value in Woods than like at least 50%, and Woods and Kofi than 50% of that roster they use today. Like, I would have got rid of Waller. I don't know what they're paying Waller, but I would have got rid of him. It cost the Woods. I would have got rid of Briggs. I would have got rid of a lot of other people. I would have got rid of Priest before that. I'm just saying. There's something saying that your first black African-American champion has been released, and the group that has pioneered the industry has been let go in their way. Unceremoniously, because you want to lowball people. Now, will I pay them 7 figures to probably do anything? No, because I believe they are old. They are over the hill. There is a bit much to pay them. But to give them a contract that's insulting, I feel like it was probably really insulting for them to be like, we out. Like, I think it was one of those, like, hey, we give you $100,000.
But how much is left in Woods? Woods has probably got another couple more years in him, but like, how much left is in Kofi?
Oh, I think there's enough left in the tank.
No, before it starts being embarrassing.
What do you mean? CM Punk's out there every week.
Yeah, I know, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but no one cares. We're at the point where you can be old in the company, but it's depending on their perspective. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not like Damian Priest is old, Finn Balor old, Roman Reigns old, CM Punk old. It is an old ass company right now, and I feel like there's a lot worse talent that they could have got rid of, and they squandered any opportunity they had with the New Day to do anything. Like, when they turned on Big E, it seemed like it was going to be a big deal and a big moment in their career, and then they just kind of just said, we're not going to do anything with that.
Well, I mean,
it is on TKO's lack of ability to be creative and finding things to do with their talent that is a downfall to this entire company and the talent on their roster. That also released in this situation was JC Mateo, who honestly didn't do much, may not be much, but never really got a fair shake. He debuted, and then they kind of just kept him silent. He didn't do anything. He was around solo, and then they just kind of was like, you're just here. So I think that the disservice for Tongaloa, Jason Mateo, the New Day, and any of these coming releases, it's a failure of the Data Beats creative. And even with the YS6, they don't know what they're doing. They have no creative or how to tell stories whatsoever. They just go, let's do this.
But there was a report, I think it came out Friday, that allegedly TKO, and it's more probably historically WWE, if anything. They don't like dark characters. Like, they don't like the spooky anymore. Which is why Alexa Bliss has kind of dropped the whole thing. That's why they got rid of the Wyatt Six. That's why they got rid of Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. But it seems like more historically, Vince didn't know what to do with the spooky characters after Undertaker and Kane. And then when you moved it over to Triple H didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah. So maybe you shouldn't have spooky characters. You should have brought them back. Go ahead, Eric.
I think what it comes down to, I think that there is a huge disconnect between TKO and WWE. WWE, in so many ways, is still trying to operate as WWE did before they was acquired by TKO. And when they are, like rewarding people with loyalty. Like, WWE gave Woods and Kofi the loyalty contract. TKO, who are worried about the numbers and have shown that they are not very good at spending money because allegedly, remember, they're fitting the bill for the whole White House fight and stuff like that. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, these numbers aren't matching. Where can we cut money at? Let me get rid of these cats because these guys are making 7 figures. And yes, Marcus, I know you can say you can get rid of these other wrestlers, but I have a feeling that their contracts don't equal the amount that Woods and Kofi was getting paid. Like, you would have to let, I don't think Grayson Waller's even making anything remotely close, a third of what Kofi and Xavier.
If anything, I think Grayson's on like 300,000.
Yeah, like shit, Manny, he might be at 100K for all I know. But the thing,
no, 100K is too low. 100K is too low. I think they give that to NXT people.
Oh, I don't know. I thought they were getting like 70 grand at NXT, but I don't know. The thing about it though is that I think that they were stale, and I know it's longevity. I'm more excited about what they could do outside of WWE than what they could in WWE, because I don't think they would ever got a fair chance. Because looking at this week's SmackDown, creative is, what the hell are we doing? We went back to the Bloodline storyline because no one could create anything else, and that's even feeling like, ugh, this is yuck. Like, everybody else is doing so much better in other programming. Like, WWE stuff is just struggling right now, just struggling.
I think there's upside for the New Day in terms of there's matches in AEW that you've been wanting to see for years, like back in like 2019 or 2018 when the Elite was flirting with the Young Bucks. The Elite were flirting with the New Day. I still kind of want to see that.
Yeah, as I said on all comments, I want to see Omega go against either Kofi or go against Woods, because I think they've been having this whole Street Fighter thing for so long, and it will give something new for Omega to do while he figures out what his life is in AEW. Like, I think they have to go to AEW, and I think on top of that, I think that Kofi and Woods are great morale guys. I think that they would get the locker room in AEW even more morale. If you could just look at all the widespread, like, people posting pictures with Woods and Kofi talking about how they're going to be missed and stuff like that, everybody wants that. TKO, and we've said this week in and week out, has ripped the heart and soul out of WWE. It is now a business, and they're going to do what they did to the UFC, where it's going to become unwatchable. It is. Because this week's you watch, you be like, this is not entertaining. This is not entertaining. Why do I need to waste my time with this? So, and you know, it's unfortunate because, you know, I think we grew up with professional wrestling, but WWE is not the WWE that it once was. And watch them fuck up Oba.
Well, WWE, it wasn't who we think they are. Nah, man, I'm jumping in.
No. I'll wait.
Nah, it's fine. Go ahead.
But to just jump on Eric's point, I think in the last few weeks, even before Mania, I've started to enjoy more watching AEW. And AEW has its faults too. But they're not as bad as what's going on in WWE these days. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, I'm a full-on AEW sicko right now, but like, you can see where just like, I don't really necessarily like watching wrestling, full-on wrestling. I do like my silliness. But AEW, they're starting to like lean up and they're just like, hi guys, we're here. Like, we know there's a fire over there, we're here.
We're figuring shit out. We're giving you crazy hardcore wrestling matches, but we're also figuring out how to tell some stories. Like, Will Ospreay getting trained by Jon Moxley, which is the greatest.
To be fair, though, I had to explain that to the both of you.
No, because I had watched Dynamite, but they explained it on Collision. Marcus, go ahead. I know you have many things to say. Sorry.
You guys have went over every topic. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I'm like, I don't even know what I was going to say a while back. You guys have covered everything.
So, you know what? How about this? I'll take over hosting duty so you can go back to being the color commentating that you are.
What does that do with anything?
The host doesn't talk that much.
You still talk a lot. What are you talking about? There's no hosting really going on this show. We're just doing random things.
Okay.
I would have cut JC Mateo as well.
If you can bring one release wrestler back from these rounds of cuts, who would it be?
I'll bring
Marcus?
Dexter Lumis back.
Really?
I think there was something there, man. There was something there with Dexter that they never tapped into. And I've been feeling that way since NXT. There's stuff there. The man's actually a decent wrestler, but they never do anything with him. They threw him in the YS6, kind of got lost. But whenever he was just Dexter Lumis hanging around, people loved it. People loved it.
I will say that his little video package he did with Indy, talking about the return of Sam Shaw, was actually kind of interesting.
Well, I think he needs Indy for it to really get over.
They need each other, Betty. They need each other.
Yeah, they really need each other for you to bring back Dexter.
Well, I don't know if he needs Indy. I think he can do it by himself. I think he has enough character and personality to get it off. I mean, yes, he didn't talk much, but I think the character of being a loner is basically what he was a better version.
I would say for me personally, of everybody who was let
personally,
go, personally, I don't think I would bring anybody back. I think everyone that they let go made sense to me, like cost cutting. Like I don't think that any of the people that they let go is a game changer. If that makes sense.
Why is everything cost cutting now?
Because they're bleeding
excuse,
money.
bro.
They're bleeding money.
It's nonsense. It's not. It's just an excuse. They're nonsense.
No,
Everything can't be about the almighty dollar. Like literally 90% of their moves is about the almighty dollar.
yes.
They have to put some effort. Like even I believe it was Nick Khan talked about they using AI. They're not putting any effort into this product whatsoever.
Because you have people at the top who are delusional, who think that the product is great. When Nick Khan talks, he talks like it's the greatest product on the market. On top of that,
Well,
you
you're
have
to.
You
have
That's what you do.
TKO. TKO is divested in multiple things. They have UFC. They have the bull riding. They have all that. So their money is all
Power
that.
slot.
So yeah. So now all their money can't be invested into one entity, and they're trying to give the biggest value for their shareholders. And the first thing that any corporation does when you're trying to make the numbers look right at the fiscal year is that you lay off your employees. That's why you always see the Facebooks, the Googles, and everything. Oh, we lay off all these engineers because you have to get rid of money to look profitable. It's the biggest atrocity in all the things because everybody only cares about who's at the top and no one cares about who's at the bottom. It's awful.
Well, I was saying this. TKO, as an organization, what have they made better since they took over the organization? Let's talk about the Pro Bowl. Hold on. Don't jump in. Let me finish a sentence. You have talked. You have had your say. God damn. TKO has PBR. I don't see any new PBR promotions. I don't see them branding up or becoming a better promotion. UFC. I feel like I have less interest in UFC now than I've ever had in my life of UFC's entire existence, and that goes back to predating when Dana White took over. That's how uninterested it is. I don't even know who their current star is in UFC. Like it's really that bad. I remember you could at least have a random conversation here and there about UFC. I have more boxing discussions than I have UFC these days, and that's terrible. WWE suffer over this. And what you realize at the end of the day is TKO is shit. The top of their management is shit. They don't know what they're doing. They're spending money but also losing money and charging people more. Nobody is winning in this scenario, it seems like. I guess they're making money, but they're still in debt. And I feel like it's a waste. They're just a shitty organization. And Manny, your sentiment about being an AEW guy, you don't have to be an AEW guy to say that their product has actually been better, even though they have step backs as well with a lot of their nonsense.
May I answer? May I respond, Mr. Finale?
Yeah, what?
You
ask a question and then you answer it yourself.
Yeah, so we don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
You did.
Well,
my thing about it is that when I think about the three corporations that is under the TKO umbrella, the only operation that's profitable is WWE. That's the only one that brings in a steady flow of revenue. I think the UFC loses money, and the more that they associate themselves with the administration, I just don't. There is no.
They're profitable.
I don't think they're profitable.
They're profitable.
I think they tell us they're profitable.
I feel WWE makes more money in the sense that
but UFC isn't like losing money.
Yeah, I think it is because
They
they
just
have
losing
no
interest.
stars.
They're still in house. They're still making their money.
The reason why they make money is because they charge ridiculous prices, and it's like it's a status symbol. But I think as a steady revenue stream, WWE is where TKO makes their money. They make it from the deals with the site.
We've had this discussion.
Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute. You say that we don't let you finish. Why can I not finish?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
You're wrong. I'm going to tell you why you're wrong, too.
WWE is bringing in all this money from the Saudi Arabia deals and things like that. It's revenue that's coming in. And you notice that there's no UFC fighters being released. There's no bull riders being released. They're wrestlers that are being released.
Yeah, but
would you know about any bull rider being released?
I would.
Fighters don't get released. They sign like 5 fight deals and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's not they're not releasing people. They just have deals on their deals. And one, we already had this argument, Eric. UFC is still profitable, and it's TKO's most profitable business. We've already went over this. We've already looked it up. The UFC is still profitable.
Don't Google it.
I know, now he's Googling it, because he did this last time, and then I did it, and then he still doesn't believe me, but I don't know why. He thinks UFC is suffering.
I just don't.
They make their money off their streaming deals from Paramount and all that.
Well, according
when they
to
were streaming.
Google, WWE makes 1.7 billion and UFC makes 1.5 billion.
Yeah, they're not losing money.
I think TKO.
That was the argument.
I think TKO has ruined everything in WWE. Personally, that's just me.
Yeah.
As Ariel Hawani said, both seem just soulless. It doesn't feel that the love you had for WWE before TKO is not the same as it is today. It feels it's too corporate at this point.
And I think a good example of that was this year's Hall of Fame, what they did with Sid Justice.
I don't give a damn.
But Manny,
about that.
No, but Manny, Hall of Fame in general.
The thing about it is just one of those things that in the old they would pay a little bit more respect to that situation. Like, we always have the one person that is a cease. But I just think that, AEW is finding a soul, which makes me care. Some of the stuff is a little bit over the top, but it's still more soulful than what WWE is doing right now. We're just going, it's like repeat, re-rinse, rehash in WWE.
Yeah. That's all we get there. So, next story. Actually, there is no other story. I don't think there's anything else. You guys got any news?
Nope.
That I would have let JC Mateo go when he was signed because that was a stupid name as well.
The name ain't the reason. I saw people say, "Oh, it's the name." The name ain't bad. It's they gave him nothing. Why are you JC Mateo? What is this guy? They have gave you no backstory. They have did nothing with him. They did nothing in over a year. Oh, Jesus.
No. I have a question for you.
I'm ready to go Smackdown.
No, I'm going to. It's going to transition to Smackdown. My question for you: if JC Mateo was given the opportunity that Ricky Starks was given, could he have been in that same segment with Cody Rhodes?
No, I wouldn't want that segment either. I know nothing about Ricky other than he showed up and Cody beat him. That's kind of what happened on SmackDown.
I mean, it was silent.
Mateo. Yeah.
When he showed up, so he turned up twice, and
Yeah.
each time it was quiet.
Yeah.
Well, he was doing this, and no one was really doing it. I mean,
Yeah, what were they supposed to do? He wasn't a major star on NXT. They called him up. They did nothing real in NXT. The best thing he had was teaming with Ethan Page. They separated the best thing they had with them. And now he's back solo, and it's kind of like, this is Cody's boy. Cody wants to try to elevate his boy here. But then Cody just beats him, and that's kind of the end. And Ricky, that's his MO. Since joining WWE is that they put him in a situation. He got a title shot for NXT right away. He won, he lost, and that was his NXT career.
I mean, the thing is,
In like a month.
Ricky's a good talker. He talks a good game, but he just doesn't his talk don't match his look. And I just don't know if I really I don't think I can make much money, especially with all the other call-outs. Shout out to Trevor Murdoch. I don't know if he was racist or not, but he always looked the part.
Why would you call Trevor Murdoch racist?
He looked like
Just let him exist.
Yeah, Ricky debuting on SmackDown did absolutely nothing for me. Nothing.
So
The match wasn't even. The match didn't even feel that good.
Are we
No,
talking about
it's
SmackDown?
Benny.
SmackDown?
Huh? The match. Yeah, are we on SmackDown now? We
Yeah,
are.
we on SmackDown now?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you asked the question. Stop
Yeah,
it.
but the question was to transition into SmackDown to talk about Ricky and JC Mateo.
Yeah, no. See, the fact that this wasn't even the main event, like the WWE champion faces off against just some guy, and that's not the main event, just shows everything about what they think about Ricky Starks.
Yeah, and then on top
What
of
they
that,
think about Cody?
I'm not going to be a hypocrite and chastise AEW for having Darby fight people that don't deserve a title shot. The same way, you can't have your champion out here fighting a random
No, but
Ricky
it would have
Starks.
made sense. It would have made sense to end the show with Gunther choking him out.
I think it would have made better sense. That would have been something to really talk about in that situation. It's like, oh shit, let me come back and find out why Gunther did this.
Yeah, this is another segment where I don't think they have any idea what they want to do with Cody right now.
Send his ass
They
home.
brought Ricky up and I don't know why. And then I don't know why what they're doing with him. Like, what's his plan? To be called up, cut a promo against Cody, and then just lose. It was a complete opposite of the JC Jane treatment of, I'm gonna beat up. She beat up the entire division the previous week, and then beat Charlotte this week. It just seems like
the same way Melo came up.
Yeah.
Well, Melo had a match. He lost, and now look at Melo, just around, dragging off. Same thing. It seems like there's this standard call up of we don't know how to make a star. What happened to vignettes? And I'm not talking about Royce Keys vignettes for 1,000 days. Okay? I'm talking about just give me 1 or 2 weeks just coming. Blake Monroe got a vignette, and they're so fucking lazy, they use the same vignette they use in NXT.
Yeah,
this company is bankrupt.
I'm telling you, I'm getting sick and tired of them focusing on Blake Monroe's feet.
No, they use the same vignette. They keep using the same bathroom vignette. They're not even creating new vignettes anymore.
I'm sitting here, and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm not talking about the feet of Blake Monroe. I want to talk about Royce Keys and Jacob, where they had this segment where they got this history working in the warehouse. They supposed to be, X, Y, and Z, the brothers for a long time. And I'm like, okay, you're trying to establish this. Why the fuck did he come out there to help Jacob at the end of the show? He should have been out there. That's
why he got beat up. He was dead.
Who?
Royce.
Who beat him up? Did I miss that part?
They beat up him and Jacob. That's why Jacob was mad.
Oh, in the back they got jumped.
Yeah.
Royce Keys got to recover from that, though. He got to recover from that.
Well, first of all, he should have been out there because Royce Keys doesn't sell for shit.
I know.
Hey, I will point out, though, Solo and Tala look like a more intimidating force now. They look better.
Before we jump into this, let's stay on this Royce Keys and this whole scenario and all this. I felt like this was the most AI sounding segment I've ever heard in my life. This reminded me of the segment of Bose and Earl from the factory. Bro. It just sounded like them getting back together. Like, it was 100%, it did not sound authentic at all. And I was like, oh yeah, you remember we traveled here? Maybe, you know what? Let's give them the benefit about truth. I don't care about that backstory. Jacob's been in jail. When Jacob was in jail, what were you doing, Royce? Why
you holding him down? He was sitting in a box, Marcus. He was sitting in a box.
Why has this friendship never appeared before? Jacob was handcuffed by Drew McIntyre, I believe, on the night of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. If not the week before. Royce was nowhere to be found for that ass whooping.
But Royce was in purgatory. What do you expect?
He was crying on the couch.
Don't establish a backstory when this man been out here solo. Y'all been in the same company for this long. And all of a sudden y'all act like, yeah, I ain't see you in a minute. It's bullshit.
I mean,
moving on. What man, you said you wanted to bring up somebody. I forgot. Or Eric, you guys said something.
It was Eric.
It was Solo? Solo and him.
No, I thought Solo and them were good, but I want to talk about, once again, I thought JC Jane is taking what she is given to her, and she's showing why she was the NXT champion. I am very proud of JC Jane right now. She out there, she's taking the bull by the horns, and she's trying to ride this momentum as much as she can. Of course, the boos weren't as loud as they were last week, but there were still a few people there. Her getting a win on Charlotte. But I also appreciate Charlotte being extremely petty and like, I still don't like you, Rhea, so I'm not fucking with you. I don't care if it is 3-on-2. It's going to be me and Lexa. That's what it's going to be.
You know the problem I had with that beatdown, Eric? Fallon is a bitch. Fallon is not the one that's supposed to get taken out by Alexa Bliss. It's Laney. It's Laney.
Manny, I don't know who Laney is related to, but I feel like they are protecting Laney for whatever reason.
One of the fastest call-ups ever.
Like, A, she shouldn't be up there. Jasmine Nick's got to be pissed someplace.
I don't think she cares.
Jasmine Nick would be terrible on that main roster.
That's true, but like,
and she also don't care. Probably she's
when they called them up, you could have easily replaced Laney Reed with any other ready roster woman on the NXT roster. No one would have known the difference. Just went up there like, oh, here she is.
So you would replace her with Karen Petrovic?
Why not? Why not?
Because no one would know who she is.
On the JC scenario, this is gonna be the hottest take in all the rest.
Is it a wild take though?
This is a wild take. This is a wild hot take. JC Jane is the best woman wrestler currently on the roster.
I don't have a reason to fight that right now.
She's the best. Oh, you don't want to fight it?
No.
That's a ridiculous take.
No, I think that
I know it's ridiculous. That's why I'm not even bothering fighting it. It's like, why would you argue
She's
with
the
a
best.
madman?
She's
Why
the
would you
best.
argue with a madman?
No.
Why would you argue with a madman?
I have an argument, though. I have an argument.
No, the reason why I'm not going to argue is that when JC came up, she came up with the same energy as Oba and Trick. There's something about her that's making you pay attention to her. And
I don't know about that.
true, she had an impact. She beat up the top dogs when she showed up. She beat up Rhea. She beat up all former champions. She showed she was ready to play in the yard.
No, you're comparing to Oba and Trick. I don't think there's the same energy right there at all.
That's not the same energy.
It's not. It's Oba
It's
and
better
Trick.
than Ricky Saints. Better than Ricky Saints.
Yeah, but that wasn't what you were saying. That's not what you were saying.
Better than Royce Keys.
No, when Oba and Trick come out there, the arena moves. You hear, it's just all bass. All right. When she came out, I don't know what that was. It's not
The
bass.
reason I'm calling her the best is because I can't think of a single woman who could be as average, if not okay, on the microphone as her, and has decent in the ring currently on their roster. I can't think of anybody. I mean, other than like Charlotte, who's like old.
How dare you when Asuka exists? How dare
Asuka is speaking Japanese and you don't know what she's saying. She just be yelling. She just be yelling. She's old too. And she old.
Okay.
EO
And
exists.
she old.
How dare you?
EO can't talk either.
What I'm gonna tell you right now, and
EO can hug. She can't talk.
This is a wild take. I don't appreciate AEW that Statlander is being
No,
Asuka.
what are we jumping over?
No, I'm just saying that her character is Asuka right now. But I think honestly the best thing that took place on SmackDown this week was
No. Back to JC. Do you think, is there anybody else that has the most average abilities like her that could go full, I can talk, I can wrestle, I can give you a quality segment?
Marcus, she's this generation Alexa Bliss. Just deal with it.
What the hell? No, she's not. No, Alexa is never this good.
Alexa couldn't do anything.
Alexa couldn't do anything in the ring. And on the mic, she was okay, but only when she was the goddess.
Brie Bella?
Oh, wait. If you're talking about average, we go Liv Morgan. I go Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, I think, is below average.
No, Liv Morgan is
I don't
average. When you look at the complete package, she is average.
Since we're doing wild takes right now.
I was gonna count it back on that. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
I can't remember a single Liv Morgan match that I think I actually liked.
Yeah,
I can point to at least 5 JC matches I like.
No, there's no. You know what? There's none.
I got. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just want everybody to know right now. Full disclaimer: these comments are my comments alone. They do not reflect Manny's opinion or Marcus' opinion. It's a wild take. Go ahead, get it ready. Get it ready. Get it ready. I believe that Rhea Ripley is an average, slight below average wrestler in the ring. She don't do anything. She's just more of a look.
That's not that wild of a take.
Oh, I thought everybody else. I thought everybody was a big Rhea fan. I don't know. I just think that there's better wrestlers. I think that she held EO back because I think EO was more entertaining. I don't know. Paige, Kate, I don't know about Paige because Paige had her injuries, so you don't really know what she could have been or what she couldn't been. I think her being with Brie Bella don't really help, though.
Slow is what it is. Mm-hmm. All I saw was the severe lack of speed. No, man.
Yeah, they were slow, man. They were generational slow. That's what that was. Like, I took
a trip to the 70s when I was watching that.
Man, I thought I was watching Turtles right now.
Because I think like when you come to Tiffany Stratton, Tiffany might be better in the ring than JC, but JC's better on the mic than Tiffany.
I think I give JC a head over both. I think Stratton is athletic, but that's pretty much it. She ain't really wilding people with matches, and she hasn't had. I don't remember the last time she had a great match.
I don't think she ever had one.
She had some back in the day. Stratton,
Tiffy time.
No, she only had good ones before she had a title reign.
Yeah, she's like most of the women roster in WWE are kind of really average in the women's division. And I feel like JC is moving to the top because everybody is just like no one has really improved or skyrocketed to being like this is the next big thing in AEW. In WWE.
I stand by my statement. I think before she got pregnant, I think that Bianca was the best all around women's wrestlers they had on their roster.
She ain't around no more.
Actually, I think she was weaker on the microphone as a face.
She was like the
agility and ability wise, she was great.
The overconfident NXT version of Bianca was better, but then she became John Cena on the main roster, and she had to be gracious and happy. So it happens.
But I still think that when she was doing her average good guy work, it was still better than any of the baby faces they currently have in the women's division.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlotte is the only one. But Charlotte, I keep saying she old. And that's the only thing going. She's in her 40s, and you're looking for new talent and whatnot. I'm not saying like she's washed, but like you're looking for new talent, and I don't really see that coming up the pipeline other than JC. And that's the main thought when I was looking at JC, going like, damn. Where did she rank?
What about Lash, Marcus? What about Lash?
Lash is new and is in a tag team and has her limits.
Okay. But let's talk about no limits, Marcus. I think the best thing that took place on Smackdown had to be Danhausen and The Miz. Just kidding. It's the Gingerbread Man with Trick Williams. This storyline is getting more ridiculous left and right. Sammy is clearly a bad guy in this situation, but he doesn't realize that he's a bad guy in this situation. He killed a man. He should be arrested for murder. There was
no man in that suit.
In our heart, though, Marcus, it was. In our heart.
It wasn't. Because I was hoping there was a man in that suit. The entire time Sammy was talking, I wanted to see those eyes turn and look at Sammy as he come alive. You'd be like, oh, wow, someone was being a mime and being perfectly still for all this time. I wanted that somebody to have that ability. Instead, I get him dead, and we get assassinated. And I enjoyed it. I told Eric, I enjoyed the hell out of the segment. But is it effective? Is it helping Trick?
Nope.
It doesn't help Trick, but the fact that Trick could deliver his promo saying that ridiculous shit that he was saying with a straight face, it's a testament to his acting ability in my estimation. I mean, and considering everything that's going on in WWE right now, this might be the only semi-fresh storyline that's in wrestling for them. Everything else is like rehash. Like Bloodline this. Oh, you don't like me this. I don't like you. We got history. I can't team with you to help you fight these new people. Oh, it's my time. Like, it's just, it's nothing fresh. This is the only fresh thing we got. And maybe Miz and Danhausen, because he took his monies.
Well, my problem with this whole Miz Danhausen thing, Kit Wilson deserves better, man. I think he's a quality heel that deserves above this. This is the bottom of the barrel. This is Tozawa level shit that they're in. And
that ain't Tozawa level, because Tozawa level is you're not on TV.
Hey,
no,
Marcus.
that's Apollo. That was Apollo level. I'm sorry. That was Apollo level.
Think about it, though, Marcus.
Tozawa would make it.
Kit Wilson is going to get his Backlash paycheck, though. He has a match on Backlash. It all depends on if Danhausen finds him a tag team partner.
By the way, that elbow drop is pretty.
Yeah, the tears and all that. But yeah, but it's still like, damn. I believe Kit is better on the mic to have these people they're using, and his character work and that elbow, his moves are fantastic. They're doing a disservice to Kit Wilson right now. The man has in the solo run, and they're putting him in these Danhausen moments and all that. It's going to go on forever.
Kit can have his moment. He can turn and betray the Miz and line himself with Danhausen and becomes a bigger star at Backlash.
I also give him the strike because this Priest and shit and stuff need to end.
Them as tag team champions. I wouldn't even mention that. I just wouldn't even do that.
Just the shit needs to end.
I guess
that's just the strike.
Gunther not minding his own business. He's jumping from show to show. He chokes out Cody. I don't think Cody versus Gunther really makes me excited at all. At all.
It didn't make me excited when it happened at Crown Jewel. When they fought for the big belt. If it's gonna happen on Backlash, I don't care about it because Backlash is next week. There's no real build to it, so they better not make it for Backlash.
Yeah, I believe they're probably going to make it to Backlash or some nonsense.
I know, and it's going to be awful.
Yeah, and I just feel like this storyline ain't shit either. It's just Gunther's big motivation, attack people randomly now. He attacks Seth randomly. He's attacking Cody. I'm assuming he's going to say Paul got me traded to SmackDown. That was the favor for me working with trying to do that or something like that. But I just didn't care.
Gunther's kind of like Kevin Knight, just not much personality. He just don't go out there and say, I'm the jet. He just goes out there and sneaks attack people, and that's his talking. It's
How dare you, Eric? He goes around and stands on tables.
He stands on tables. He declares stuff. He's mean. He told Tyron May Steele those gold medals ain't paying the bills, okay? He mean.
See, the sad
Where's that guy?
That is the highlight of Tyron May Steele's career.
No, the sad part about that might be the highlight of Gunther's career. That was authentic Gunther. I need that on my TV.
Career.
That is ridiculous, Eric.
Yeah, that's not the highlight of his career.
The man
but I think he
has
needs to be that mean.
matches.
He needs to be that mean, though. Let's go to that. Let's see how be mean. He seems, this retirement thing is stupid. It's not working. It's not elevating him. In fact, I think people are, when they go to career killer, it feels like after you wrestle Gunther, it's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, Jay had to run back to a damn tag team with his brother. That's what he had to do.
Goldberg had to retire.
Who's from Tulsa, Oklahoma for no reason. Brett just threw his program down. Why the fuck they talking about him on SmackDown? But SmackDown was just, it was mid.
It was okay. You know, it was it's just a lot to, the stuff you're supposed to care about, you really don't. Like, I'm more invested into the rise of JC on SmackDown than I am Cody and Gunther or even whatever's going on with Jacob, the Usos, and the MFTs.
SmackDown's going back to 2 hours soon, and I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Either. Woo, hallelujah. Tall Tonga looked good though on the show.
Yeah, he looked real good.
He looked good.
When Solo gave him the thing, he whooped their ass. I was like, goddamn right, do it, big man.
I was like, finally, they're doing something with him. They've done the exact same thing they did with him. What they were doing with Mateo, except for Mateo never had a moment like this where he was putting people through tables and jumping and shit. Like,
I really wish
it's really bad.
I really wish Solo responded to Roman because Roman really shit on him on Raw. Solo can't even get a cup of coffee delivered to the building.
Well, you know what? It may have motivated him to fire half of the MFTs.
So, Marcus, I know you're driving the school bus, so can we talk about Collision briefly?
Oh, I didn't know he was Miss Frizzle.
You did right. We're on a magic school bus, kids. But pay up or we ain't going nowhere.
Old reference.
Mark, can I ask a question? What did you think of the opening match on Collision that just was this, it was bedlam and it was chaotic. And I get where some people will enjoy this style because you saw all the athletes, but I was just watching this match. I was like, what are we accomplishing here? What are we doing?
Absolutely nothing. It's watching wrestling on a Saturday night on a weekend. Just like it feels like you're going to an indie show. So you got a 10-man tag. You got all the Death Riders and the Rascals and everybody else involved. Who else was on the team? It was the Rascals.
It was the Rascals and then it was
Top Flight. Yeah, Top Flight, but not Dante Martin. It was
no, it was Dante. It was both Martins.
Was Dante in there? I don't remember Dante.
Yeah, Dante was there and Darius
I remember the
was
brother. I don't know. I don't think he was there.
No, it was Top Flight and the Rascals. It was all three of the Rascals and then Top Flight.
I don't think Dante was there though.
He was there, Marcus. It wasn't Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky popped up on the thing, but trust me, I remember I saw this. And then it was the Dogs teaming up with the Death Rider. And I said I didn't even understand why this match had to take place because I told people once you see Jon Moxley and Claudio together on a team, this combination is not losing. They just not losing. They don't lose.
You spent a lot of time on this. What? We don't care about this match. Manny, it's a 10-man tag for Manny. He's done with it. It's a Death Riders match.
You know what? If I didn't skip it, it would have been on ×8.
Yeah. This is a very skippable match. It was high energy, a lot of stuff happening, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm still confused on the Death Riders are faces or heels because was this the match or was it later on in the night when they attacked post-match? I can't remember.
It was later night where you had the B team or the C team having a match. And like the only other match really worked. Like Anna Jay got a TBS championship match against Willow, and I was upset because Willow was having a hard time with Anna Jay. I was like, Willow, just take her out. Take her out. It's Anna Jay.
I was upset Sky Blue got a squash match. I'm like,
why did Sky Blue get the squash match?
What was that for? Just a random squash match for Sky Blue, and I said, why?
I think it was for Tekla. It was for Tekla.
No, she didn't win on the show.
No. But she was on Dynamite with Sky Blue for no reason, telling us there was too many bitches in AEW.
Dumb bitches, man.
You
Dumb
have to understand
Dumb
something.
bitches.
Marcus told me when I was watching this, because I was like, why is Sky Blue having a match? He was like, oh, Thecla's going to probably cut a promo. And I'm watching this match like, okay, I'll wait for it. And then it just happened. I was like, this is bullshit.
Why was this on the show?
And then the main event was Kevin Knight, because he's the Jet, going against Hook with Shibata in the corner. And the only thing that I really found entertaining about this match was Shibata trying to coach Hook and tell him what to do. And I was like, what are we doing here?
It makes me glad that I went to Progress today and did not have any time to watch this.
You were blessed. And I'm just going to say, strike again on the main event. Because this is AEW doing AEW shit. This Wednesday on Dynamite Collision, as they advertise, the Jet, Kevin Knight, will be fighting Darby Allin for the AEW Championship. Why do I want to see him fight for the championship if he's struggling with Hook? Struggling, fighting for his life. I'm just saying. It's
Why
like,
is Kevin Knight
you're supposed to make him look strong. Give him at least a strong opponent and then beat that guy and have all the hype going to to Darby Allin on Wednesday. That would have felt more than like, okay, maybe the Jet may have a chance. This made me think the Jet will never win another match again.
And the Jet just ain't it. He just ain't it. You know what? Xavier.
He just
and I'm
mellow.
talking
He
about
AEW mellow.
I'm talking about Woods. Come in there and take that title from the Jet. And I think that Xavier Woods, whatever name he goes with, would make it more entertaining than what the Jet could ever do.
Eric, I'm giving you a strike. I'm giving you a strike.
You give me all the strikes you want. I'll take your strike.
I'm giving you several, 8, maybe 20 strikes for that one.
And I wipe my ass with that
Eric,
strike.
I'm giving you a strike.
Oh, don't you bring out the belt? But we did good.
Yeah, there you
we
go.
did good.
The ultimate strike, Eric. The ultimate strike. And you want to know why?
Why?
You want to know why you get the strike for I forgot what you said.
I said that Xavier Woods.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Why not give it to Kofi? I mean, there's no reason to go to Woods. There is no reason to go to Woods. I know what I'm saying earlier, that they should have re-signed him or worked out a decent deal with Woods and Kofi. More of a legacy kind of deal. But if I'm going to bring them in, one, I'm not giving them the TNT title. That title means nothing. Or the national title. And two, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. That's the same point. You put the belt on fucking Kofi Kingston. He's better overall talent, even at his age. He's still better wrestling than Woods.
I'll tell you this right now, because Marcus, I don't respect the TNT title. That's why I gave it to Woods. Kofi's coming in challenging Darby Allin for the AEW title. That's what's going on. It's gonna be the open challenge, baby. That's what's happening.
I think the best we get is New Day versus Rated R, whatever Christian.
I don't want that, Marcus. I don't want that.
FTR the New Day.
Mark, if they're coming in, it's going to be a tag team match. It better be the New Day versus the Young Bucks. That's what it better be.
It's going to be that, and you're going to get a bunch of matches. New Day versus.
I want some FTR.
You get FTR. You get all the people they wrestle in WWE already. But this time, they can do what they want.
They can do what they want. But you know what? Let's talk about the best show of wrestling of this block. Of the 3 shows that we watched for the Saturday show, I think it's AAA. AAA was an hour, got in, did what it needed to do. Now we got 2 doctors to hate. It's ridiculous.
Well, Triple I don't respect it. Triple A. But anyway, they gave me a solid opening 22 minutes of just mini Vikino and Vikino drama. One, you get the match of spectacular athleticism and confusion on how athletic they were. I have never seen a move of the how about that dive where I was confused and then saw the replay and said, well, they were just too fast for me. Because everything was flush. Because I was like, I don't know what happened. He flipped over him.
It was also dark. It was also dark in that hallway that needed to be lit up because you couldn't see fully what was happening in real time.
Yeah. And you see that? They doing all their flips and shit. They having a match and, Vikino's twin with him being the ultimate heel. This is how you treat him. And he beating his ass and shit. And then he loses due to shenanigans, of course, of ref falling out the ring and Dr.
Wagner.
Dr. Wagner coming out there.
And his brother.
Yeah, and then also they start to beat down. Then Dr. Wagner's brother come out there. I believe his name was Giganta Wagner.
He's the evil doctor, which I don't even know what that means.
I just yelled, "It's gotta be Kane," and so they did it, and they made the save. And I was like, "That was an excellent 22 minutes." If they ended the show right there, I'd be like, "That was a solid episode of AAA."
Galeno, that's his brother.
Galeno.
What I loved about this, though, I loved the commentating. I love JBL pointed out why El Viking was in the right of this little young punk coming in there trying to take his name without permission, and he need to do it. I also felt that El Viking never got undressed for the match. I felt that his vest of fur should be outlawed. His chest.
No, he doesn't wrestle with the fur, man. He normally takes off his gear.
Yeah, he kept the fur on, and I was like, "How? This is not fair. This is not fair." But it was fun. It was chaotic, and I thought it was a very good opening match. And like Marcus said, it could have ended the show. It told stories in a language I do not even speak, and I thought that was great.
I'm giving someone a strike. Rey Mysterio. At every point during this show when he needed to do his job, he did not. This man struggled to even translate what they were saying this week. I am giving him the strike of all strikes.
He said he's tired.
He's getting Joe Jackson.
And this shit is it's taped too, so he has time to do his lines.
Ray ain't even listening. He just over there just going like, just giving his own thoughts. He's tired. Just he's old. He can't really go anymore.
Also, I forgot that Almost came down and got involved in the chaotic. Everybody was in there.
Almost was ineffective.
Yeah, they started off really high. I think next was Ray Phoenix versus Laredo Kid, right?
Really good match. Really good match.
Another one.
Just messed that up. Should never did that. Should stay humble, Laredo. Should have stayed humble.
That's not even his thing.
He was mocking his brother.
Yeah, why?
I don't know why he decided to be that petty.
I don't know. People like to get that petty. Just ask me at a Galaxy game.
And then, of course, Laredo got all butthurt and didn't want to shake no hands.
Fuck you, Laredo Kid. You lost to Ray Phoenix, the best luchador in the world. The king of the ropes. Shit.
So Mark, I thought you told me that they had solved the clown problem. This promo package told me they didn't solve it. They keep attacking the clowns in the back. I thought they turned it off.
No, I didn't say it. Yeah.
Pagano's fault.
No, I didn't say they solved it because you mishear everything everybody say. I said there was follow-up and that I think it was Murder Clown got attacked. This was a few weeks ago. I'm trying to remember. Murder Clown got attacked and then Pagano was suspected by Crazy Clown, but they had broken up. They went their separate ways. Psycho Clown and Pagano. But then Murder Clown was attacked and they were like, who did it? And then there was, I forgot what was left that said, oh, Pagano man did this. But they just told you the same story in the video package. I don't know. There was nothing added to that. We get to the main event, which is the contract signing of epic proportion of Original versus Etsy. Original had a bunch of footnotes, fine print. I don't know. Added amendments. Yeah,
you're allowed to do this. When the contract's there, you can't be bringing pieces of paper and saying, "I need this."
Manny, when you was dressed as well as the original with that purple shirt with that suit, you
No.
can do what you want to do.
If we're talking about well dressed, I'm going Ludwig.
Ludwig had a suit.
Hold on, man. No, say it with your chest. The actual El Grande Americano.
The actual El Grande Americano. My El
Ludwig
Grande
had a
Americano.
great suit. And him and his
Ludwig
girlfriend.
looked great.
Him and
Jack
his
Gable
girlfriend
looked like he
acted.
got that off the rack.
Yeah, but I like that shirt. I mean, I like the flare of the shirt. But
She needs to go. He had to make her get out of there. So
I agree.
For no reason.
I agree. Mark, she put hands on him. He
was gonna put hands on her. This is like
He wanted to fight her.
beat her. Yeah.
But she was, but Marcus, she was willing to give it all up so he could be this mask.
But the main thing about this is that the Americans are not allowed to touch. Gable leaves the ring, but he called his boys. He got them in Mexico and they attacked them. The Creed brothers are back. They have resurfaced in Mexico. And they beat up El Grande Americano. They put the beat on. And I was like, you know what? This all makes sense. And Rio and Bravo was wearing too silky of a shirt. I wanted to say, what is that, velvet? when he ran out there.
I don't know where they're getting these outfits, and they always look great.
They kind of dress like 70 porn stars. I don't know what the outfits are. It's very like it don't feel. I don't know what it feels. It just don't feel right. But I was like, I can't wear this outfit, but whatever.
So I'm gonna ask you guys this question: better ending to their mass versus mass match? Gable being exposed or Ludwig being exposed?
Gable.
Oh, see, I disagree.
No, because Mark Ludwig is too beloved. You're making too much money in AAA.
I know, but doesn't that put more heat on the original?
No.
If you just do that, and then the people in Mexico have to address that they've been cheering a white German for all this time, and they're gonna love him anyway. I'm curious to see what happens there. I want to see Ludwig lose.
No,
I think he's a good guy. I think he's a babyface.
I want to see Gable lose. Do you know why? Because no one likes America right now.
No.
And he's American under that mask. It makes it even worse. Yeah. I can't like him. I can't.
Marcus.
But it's good heel work. Once he goes back to being Gable, he's going to end up being Gable. If Ludwig can pull this off and be a babyface in Mexico as Ludwig Kaiser without a mask, with Rio and Bravo, of course. I think it will be a testament and more important. I think if the crowd cheered him anyway.
Mark, I disagree. He has to have the mask. And I also think that based on that, he's probably the best contender to go against Dominic Mysterio to really give a good match for that. And become the new mega champion. I can't do anything with Chad Gable afterwards. I just can't.
Well, no, but Chad's going to get unmasked. And what's going to happen with Chad?
He'll go back to the main roster.
If Ludwig gets unmasked, I think he can still be Ludwig Kaiser and go after Dominic Mysterio and get cheered.
Because if the moment he can still stay in AAA and be Chad and just get booed. This is the most reaction he's had in his career. Yeah. Ever.
I don't want Chad to stay in Mexico. I want Chad to come back to America and be Chad.
Marcus, let's be honest. Chad could have been released and nobody would have cared.
I think people would have cared.
Do you know what?
I think a lot of people like Chad Gable.
You know, it would have been great if they released Chad Gable and kept OG and
Just move Chad Gable to the alumni page. That would be amazing.
If they did Ludwig that way too. I don't know. I would be more intrigued. I think the drama is in Ludwig being unmasked.
And I don't think that's gonna. And I don't think the Undertaker is gonna do that, Marcus. I don't think the Undertaker is gonna make that mistake.
Yeah, Undertaker knows money.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a loose scenario in either direction.
I think it is, Marcus.
I think it is.
Why? What's gonna happen?
Mexico love luchadors, Marcus.
Yeah, he's a luchador still.
No, if his mask is off, he's not a luchador. That's the biggest disrespect you could have as a luchador.
What are you talking about? Vikino, everybody's been unmasked.
I'm just saying, I just don't think you do that with Ludwig. Because sometimes people need to have that disbelief that you might know there's a German underneath there, but you think it could be somebody else. It could be somebody else.
Andrade's still rocking out there.
At least this German can speak Spanish.
He can speak Spanish.
Exactly.
He does everything.
He continues to do it. I'm just saying, let that man be his true self. Let him confess to the people. Let him cut the conflict that he's been doing brown face for a long time.
Brown face.
Marcus,
the people will cheer him.
Mark, just imagine that you're a Mexican and you see this man out there. He's speaking Spanish. He's doing everything, and then he's revealed that he's a white man. No, you can't do it.
It would hurt, but I have to.
I think we all know he's a white man.
I know he's a white man, but the thing is,
everybody knows. But you would have to confront that. I think the fans have to confront that, and I think they're going to cheer him anyway. Damn it, they're going to cheer him anyway.
Because Marcus, then he becomes a colonizer and a culture vulture. That's what happens.
It's German. Come on.
No, that's what happened. That's what's gonna happen to Chad. Chad, it's like, oh, we knew you was a fake, beat up our people, taking our lands, taking our women, stuff like that. Like, Ludwig has to keep the mask, Marcus.
Undertaker's in charge, man. He gonna put the white man on top.
No, exactly. He's gonna keep the mask. Ludwig's gonna keep that mask. Go keep it.
Anyway, put in the chat who you think should win the mask versus the mask. I'm thinking Chad should win. That's all he has, man. That's all he has left.
Marcus, he still wins in America when they come over here.
He ain't never won. They don't ever win. Neither one of them win.
He could have that deal in Mexico like Ray. Ray can't wear his mask in Mexico, but like he'll wear it happily in WWE.
Ray can't wear his mask in Mexico?
He can wear his mask in Mexico. No, he lost his mask in WCW, Manny.
Yeah, but he's not. There was a video I think it was a Rey Mysterio home video where they went to Mexico. And he took off his mask and they didn't film his face.
Yeah. Oh, you mean take it off public? Oh, yeah, he can't take it off anywhere technically. Gotta stop.
Nah, man.
But yeah, Triple H is the best show, and it's not even close.
Yeah,
it's not even close.
It was really good. It was really good. But that was probably the highlight of the 3 shows that I watched this week. Was AAA.
Well, Marcus watched Eve. I was at Eve.
Yep. Manny, what are your thoughts on Eve this week? We had some few debuts and stuff like that. The ring broke,
which was exciting. And Marcus, you know how you brought up the toilet talk last time by the host, where she asked me. That was all off camera, but she had to do like 20 minutes of material whilst all this was going on around her. So she started asking people a lot about what was going on, and then the question evolved to how long do you spend in a public restroom? And most of the time, most of the people answered with like, as long as I need, as long as I'm done, as minimal as possible. I was asked. I said, if I'm on the clock. And I'm talking about if I'm at work, I can be gone for about half an hour.
Well,
the debut of what was it? Leah, I can't even remember her surname now. Leah, who took on Molly Spartan. She did all right, but like you just knew Molly Spartan was going to destroy
her. That was a squash.
You just knew Molly was going to destroy her. I enjoyed the main event. I'm starting to enjoy tag wrestling in Eve. I really enjoy tag wrestling in Eve. If it's on TV, I don't care about it. I really don't care about it. But I really enjoyed the tag match. For every time Lali puts on the titles on the line. Normally, in the last few shows, I've been thinking they're gonna lose it because they've had it for a while. And I'm just like, they're going to lose. And for sure, I thought Rio and Alexis Falcon were going to win and then take those belts. But they didn't.
I was shocked. I was shocked that they didn't win. I was shocked that Rio took the pin. Like, I was shocked at both parts. I was like, oh, I thought they were losing. I put my money on it. I was saying they were losing. But I guess
the thing is, Holly Barlow has one of the best elbow drops in the game now. And
so can I ask you a question, Manny? What are they doing differently in their tag wrestling matches that are making you enjoy tag wrestling that other companies are failing to
I think it's just because I'm there.
No, Manny. I have the answer. You don't even know this. You don't even know this yourself. You got to dig deep into this. Because you care. You care about these people. You don't care about the WWE tag teams. You don't care about the AEW tag teams. You care about these people. You want to see people win, and you want to see people lose. And that's the difference. That's the difference. You care.
That's true because like the way that all these companies treat tag team wrestling is that it's a throwaway match just to fill up time on their television schedule. Like it doesn't like these teams are not really teams because like back in the day if you were a tag team you would never care about singles go. You only cared about tag team go. Now you got people walking around with all the titles like, hey, I can be a tag champ, be this champ and all that good stuff.
Or they're just walking around like in WWE's tag division.
And then they made the announcement that Lali will be defending the titles again, and we're running it back against French Art. And that was the best, in my opinion, the best tag match of the year for me.
I appreciate tag wrestling.
FDI.
I do.
I like tag wrestling. I don't understand the hate for it. I'm always upset that the way WWE especially has treated tag wrestling over the years, just segment to fill time. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. And I think they taught you, Manny, how to not like tag wrestling. And now you're unlearning what Vince and Triple H and everybody that's ran WWE for over the years have taught you. And be like, you know what? If I care about these people, I want them to win.
The old librarian says it's the storytelling, I think. The tag team development for Lali has been great to follow. The same for Night Sky. The stories have time to develop. I will say, I don't think he's ever going to appear in this chat. There was an annoying guy next to me, and it wasn't Neil. To the left, to the right of me. He kept talking to me. like I don't know what's going on. It's not like, oh, don't talk to me on shows. But you know, like when you talk to someone as if they don't know what's going on around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know it all. They need to hear their own self-talk.
You mansplaining this shit to me?
And then, so when Night Sky came out, they have a banger of an entrance theme. They start coming out, so their whole thing is their heels. So Violet Knight comes out, and then this guy is like going, fuck you, shut the fuck up. The whole way through the show, I'm like, dude, chill out. And so Violet comes over and goes, suck my dick.
Yeah. She does that a lot. In
the video, in my video, you can hear him gently say, "No, thank you." But he was all night, and I was just like, "Dude," and he did it today at Progress. I was like, "Dude, leave me alone."
Oh, you ran into him twice. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, can I ask you a question? Now, do the people in Europe shower for the wrestling shows?
I think I feel wrestling fans generally are the same.
Oh, damn! I had hope.
No, and then there was one today. There was one today, and I was serious. And there was one today, and I just, you know, when suddenly when you look at someone and go, the state of him. He arrived. He arrived, and I don't think he moved that far. I don't think he walked that far. He was a big dude. He didn't even walk that far. He came. He was sweating. He was leaning against a tree. He was done. No. He was breathing so hard. And then I looked away for a bit, and then he was sat on the ground leaning against a tree. I was like, damn, the state of this man.
Hey, he wanted to go see some wrestling though. Maybe one day when I have a day off. It takes place on Mondays.
What?
No.
Eve. I don't know when
Fridays
is
for
normally
us.
the first Friday of every month, but it changes.
Okay.
But it's behind the paywall.
Oh. Okay.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Manny, you went to Progress as well. What was your thoughts on Progress?
They got a lot.
Progress.
They got a lot done in the space of like
progress.
4. Yeah, they got a lot done in the space of like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally with Eve, you got less matches, but you get more proper wrestling. You get like longer time.
Manny, I gotta cut you off. There's something I gotta jump in. I'm so sorry. I need to bring this up. I have to. And
Man who was upset about being cut off early in the show, though.
Yeah. I had to cut him off. I apologize for cutting him off in advance. Hold on. You still cutting me off.
This better be worth it.
This is 100% worth it. Fuck what happened on AAA. Fuck what happened on Smackdown. Fuck what happened anywhere else in the wrestling world. The most unique thing I seen in this entire weekend, the burlesque show, the woman with the balloon or ball.
Oh my God! Yes,
what was good? That was insane.
That was amazing.
I was like, "What is this?" She comes out with it, and I'm like, "She's going inside of it? What is going on?" Yeah, and then she's coming out like she's fucking Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, and then she pops out, and I'm like, "This is the most incredible thing I've seen," and I don't know what. I don't even know how you even get that idea.
So she is the best. I think
that was ridiculous.
So when she did that, she's like my favorite one that's ever done it. But then because before she does an amazing show with just what do you guys call them? Hula hoops?
I hope so. I don't know. You gave us no description, Manny. You go, what do you call them? Hula hoops, and I'm like, I guess you could be describing anything.
She does a whole thing. I was like, and they light up and everything. It's a whole light show and everything. It's great. She next to Fufu. Yeah, Amazi.
Yeah.
So good. And then after that is Fufu. Kaboom.
Yeah. And so he was like, oh, she, like, you know, she did, when she was introduced Guinness World Records and all that, and you trust me, it's going to be a show you never seen. I'm like, whatever, you know. And then I see it and I go, this is some shit I never even considered ever seeing. Never seen a woman climb in and out of a balloon. Yeah. How are you breathing? How are you in there? What is going on? You're switching clothes in a balloon, and then you carry out. You don't see any of it.
No, the thing that gets me, Marcus, the thing that gets me is, how do you know you can do that?
You practice.
I don't know. How do you?
When do you know that's in the realm of possibility?
That you can put your hand in the balloon and breathe.
into a ball, and then eventually let it engulf you, and then you come back out of it like you're Ace Ventura coming out of the Rhino.
Yeah. So I was gonna skip the show, Manny. I was gonna skip it because I was like, I don't have much time. Let me skip the bliss. And then when she came with the blue, I was like, this thing was going on the blue. And then I was like, this is the best show I've ever seen. It was like, I don't know if you guys remember the Prestige when Hugh Jackman goes and sees Christian Bale does a magic trick, and they don't show the trick, and you just see Christian Bale's face, and then he just goes to Michael Caine. That was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen. Because I have never seen or considered that. It's just ridiculous. Like, how do you, what? Like the concept. Yeah. I'm so sorry to interrupt for that. I have to go back to that.
To be fair, you had to. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. I mean, they gave you short little matches, but the match that stood out to me was so they did a men's tournament and a women's tournament. It's the super strong style. It's the 10th annual one for the men's, and it's the first one they've ever done for women. I don't really know anyone outside of Charles Crowley in the men's, and then the women's one. I know everyone that was in it except one of the competitors I haven't seen before. The match that stood out to me. She can't really appear on Eve anymore due to real life work schedules. So she can't go to Eve anymore. But Kanji, I saw Kanji today against Holly Barlow. It was one of the most amazing matches because Holly is like a Powerpuff Girl. when you watch, you're just like, don't harm her. But then like Kanji's like stretching her and like putting in all these types of holds. And then I'm all for like, do you know when William Regal does the faces when he's putting a hold or something like that? He's like, yeah. When you saw Kanji do like what we've learned on watch along Mondays is Manny and Marcus offense is when you work a body part like with the basic like elbow dropping a leg.
Hold on. That's your offense, Manny. Mine is axe handles off the middle rope. Okay. She did the thing where you tie up the leg and then you drop back. And then Holly's face was like, oh no! Damn. That was one of the better matches. Shotzi took on LA Taylor. It was an alright match. Giselle Shaw, I don't think I've ever seen her in a match. Because I never watched TNA. Like the heat she was getting from the Progress crowd, I was like, whoa! You thought Rick Steiner was there?
Yeah, you would have thought. You would have thought Rick Steiner was there.
Go ahead, Ed.
Can I interrupt? And I know it's not talking
it's not
about
an interruption.
Progress, but we did get an email from J.K. Smush. He says, "Good day or night. I decided."
You're not going to let me finish. You're just going to read the email.
Oh well, I thought you were finished. That's why I interrupted. My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll talk.
You
about
said allow me to interrupt, and then.
And change the whole topic.
You know what? You're right.
You know what, people? I will talk about Progress more on Tuesday.
No. I will sit here and I will listen and I will wait till I'm called
because there's day 2 of this, so I'll talk about it on Tuesday.
Damn. Well, as the email says, it says, "Good day or night. I decided since we have to use more AS stuff at work, test it out and make a couple of brackets. I have chosen ChatGPT and Claude to make the brackets and would like for y'all to choose one bracket and then pick the winner of the Claude. Claude is the other AI.
No, there's too many of them.
I don't know. Winner of the bracket y'all choose. I gave both the same criteria. Make a March Madness bracket based on technicians, monsters, talkers, and characters. I bestow on you which is the bracket you choose to decide based on AI opinions and who y'all and the audience thinks the winner is. Thank you, and tell your IT person something nice every day. We know where the bodies are buried." Our IT person really is nice at work because he's a Raider fan, and my new bench officer is a Raider fan. This is the bracket he made.
Yeah, Francisco, I want my headpiece. Anyway, that's
your IT guy's name Francisco?
Yeah.
My IT guy name is Francisco.
I
don't even know the names of my IT.
I also have Johannes as well.
The Monsters, the Great Khali at 16, huh?
Are we going through this?
We got to do the whole thing?
No.
Or do we just...
He said we were supposed to pick one bracket and go from there, but I was just looking at just showing the bracket off. I mean, I'm more of a technician kind of guy. I like the technician.
Let's go through the character. Let's do the characters one. And then,
characters?
Yeah, and then we'll do the rest of the next few weeks.
So in the first
Or
round,
are we? Maybe somebody's gonna talk. The talking reason could cause controversy. We never finish.
I just want to point out that I feel like with
Not
Claude
mine, I
or
can't get angry,
ChatGPT, whoever it did this bracket, they know what they were doing with the first round of the number 1 seed Hulk Hogan against the Boogeyman.
I can't even read that. That's so small. Hold on, let me
How dare
make a full screen.
they make me have to pick Hulk Hogan over a black man?
I mean, he's more of a mythological creature at this point, the Boogeyman.
Yeah. But he didn't make enough money to date Hulk Hogan's daughter, so
Hey.
they hurt him in the end.
But number two versus 15, though, that's a hell of a matchup too. Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Can
versus
we just
Jeff
go
Hardy.
through the bracket? Stop jumping
We're
around.
going to the bracket.
I was going 1, 2, 3. How it goes?
No,
Yeah,
just
but
go
we
through-
didn't pick.
Oh,
You're just going through names.
my bad. So Hulk Hogan, Boogeyman.
Hulk Hogan.
Boogeyman.
Hulk Hogan. Doink the Clown, Papa Shango.
I mean, Papa Shango has so much lore in this show.
Yeah.
I'm going Papa Shango.
I'm also going Papa Shango.
Oh my God, I'm going Doink. What's wrong with you guys? Jesus.
Go does Orange Cassidy.
Goldust.
Go
I'm going
does.
Goldust as well.
Oh, that's our first landslide.
That's a sweep. Whoa.
Sting versus Demon Finn Balor.
Stang.
Finn Balor.
I'm going Buffalo Soldier himself, the demon Finn Balor.
Over Sting?
Why? That's what I'm
Buffalo
saying,
Soldier, brother.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't care if he is a dreadlock Rasta. Okay?
All right. Bray Wyatt versus Ministry Undertaker.
Ooh.
Ministry
Is
Undertaker was
there a
hanging
match coming at
people.
the end of this or what?
Ministry Undertaker was hanging people and crucifying people. I'm taking Ministry Undertaker.
Drinking blood. Ultimate Warrior versus
Oh,
Rob
well,
Van Dam.
did you pick that one? Did you pick? Did I pick?
I did Ministry Undertaker.
Oh, well, I didn't get the pick, I guess. All right.
Oh, then who you got, Vargas?
I'm scoring Bray Wyatt still.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, Ultimate Warrior versus Rob Van Dam. I don't even understand that matchup.
Colors. I'm going off the Warrior.
I'm going RVD. Ultimate Warrior is a horrible person.
Marcus, the first time we're going to the live, I'm going Ultimate
But you
Warrior.
let Hogan go through?
We're talking about war. We're talking about characters. The Fiend versus Kane Classic.
No, wait
Both
a
got-
minute.
Both
How-
got burned.
Yeah. And I would like to add, which one are they considering Kane Classic? Is it Kane with the I am Kane?
Yes,
Is it
that
Kane
one. That one.
with the white beater? Is it Kane when he takes
Kane-
off the mask and
No,
he's
Kane
electrocuting
Classic
nuts?
is the one with the talking.
No, Kane Classic is one where he thought he was covered in burns, Marcus. That's Kane Classic.
No. I'm going
The one
Kane.
that went Saga.
I go Kane.
I think I'll go Kane in this one. Now, this
I'm
is
going Kane.
the number 2 versus 15 matchup right here.
Strike. They get a strike for this bracket.
Macho
No.
Man versus Jeff Hardy. Now, how you going to make somebody choose between two of the soulless white people I know?
These are the blackest people I know.
No, that's right. This,
Yeah, blackest white people I know.
Yeah. I'm going to Randy Savage.
Manny,
I'm going Macho Man Randy Savage. I broke my arm because of that man.
I'm also going Macho Man Randy Savage. So that would put Macho Man against Kane Classic. Macho Man for me.
Macho Man for me.
Macho Man for me as well.
Then we have Ultimate Warrior versus Ministry Undertaker. I'm going Ministry Undertaker.
Ministry Undertaker.
It's a fun matchup, though.
Well, no,
Ministry Undertaker
I,
was wild.
I think,
I mean, there's snakes and everything showing up in this feud.
I think this matchup is hilarious, right? Goldust versus Demon Finn Balor. Who playing mind games on who? Who playing mind games on who?
Gold doesn't play the most mind. He's playing homosexual mind games with Demon.
Yeah,
But a demon don't care about sexuality.
I think Goldust is gonna come out in blackface too.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
exactly.
I think he's gonna.
I'm going Demon Finn Balor.
He
though.
half there sometimes.
Who you got, Marcus?
I'm going Goldust.
I'm going Buffalo Soldier.
Oh, Finn Balor got through again.
He's getting so far.
Papa Shango versus Hulk Hogan.
Papa Shango.
Go on, Eric.
You know what? Yeah, I would mark Papa Shango.
Hogan's not much of a character.
Yeah, I'm going Papa Shango.
He just says his.
But
he just
you know
says his
what? You know why?
friends
Because
and
it makes a better match. Papa Shango versus Demon Finn Balor. There we go. Got Yeah, right. That's a matchup.
I'm going Papa Shango because I think he's going to have the ability to take over Finn Balor's voodoo gimmick. I think he does voodoo better than him. I think he got a PhD in voodoo.
Manny?
I'm going Demon Finn Balor.
I'm going to agree with Marcus right here. I feel like Papa Shango had the power to control the demon. He speaks to demons, so why couldn't he control the demon? So I'm going Papa Shango in the upset. So now, I think we got Ministry Undertaker versus the Ultimate Warrior?
No. Macho Man.
Oh, Macho Man. Oh. Well, Ministry Undertaker.
I'm going
Ministry
Randy Savage.
Undertaker.
What the hell? Randy Savage, people.
So
they
now,
told Elizabeth to sit over here.
So now
he will hang Elizabeth.
No, he will crucify her and drink her blood or some shit.
So it'd be Ministry Undertaker versus Papa Shango, right?
Yeah.
This has happened before.
Ministry Undertaker wins this one for me.
Ministry Undertaker wins this. If it was Kama Mustafa, on the other hand,
no,
go through.
If it was the Godfather, I think he would have pulled out 4 blonde white women and said, "This is Michelle McCool, leave her, Taker," and I'll give you all of this. I'm just saying.
Mark, you going Ministry Undertaker?
I went, No, I went Papa Shango. I already lost.
Really? Oh, so not a unanimous decision, but Many Eyes says that the Ministry Undertaker wins the characters bracket. And I give this to Joe Jackson, Mark Merrow stamp of approval.
Oh.
Why Mark Merrow giving a stamp of approval? Especially that Mark Merrow.
Does he look like Mark Merrow?
Can we call the character cup the Mark Merrow cup? that bracket, the Mark Merrow bracket?
Oh, wait, Marcus. Something happened at Eve the other day, and I wish you were actually in attendance. Because suddenly when someone went like this in the ring, I have 4 people that come to our live streams, look at me, and do this to me.
The Domino's
pizza moment of the night.
So, Eric, I don't know if you understand this, right? Well, we talked about it a few times. Domino pizza leaves a lot of dust on your hand when you eat it. It does. And so when you have to do it, you know, after every slice, you probably like this and like that. So like after a fall away slam, no, I would never.
You don't ever sprinkle it?
No.
On what?
I'm like this. My hand isn't even going like this. It's mostly like this. Get this shit off of me.
Because I one-handed a lot. I'm one-handed. So it's like that. So it's just like that.
I know, but like at this point, some of it's gonna end up on the other hand too. So you have to.
No, because I do a curl and like that.
He must be at this for hours.
One hand, man. I can one hand my slice. If I ever lose one of my hands, I can still eat pizza.
I believe anybody can still eat pizza if they lose one of their hands. You don't need to do that part. You can use a napkin. I don't think you're impressing
well, how's
people.
a napkin gonna help me?
I don't think you're impressing people. Going, look, guys, I have one arm, but I can still eat pizza. It's bullshit. You're not impressive.
If it's New York style, it is though, because that shit be limp. It's like you pick it up and it just all slide down.
Yeah, they can hold up a plate and oh shit.
Yeah, have you heard of a plate? Have you heard of a plate? Have you heard of a plate?
I mean, they can use tongs. And a fork and knife. They can use a fork.
You know, I like how you dismiss the accomplishment of eating a slice of pizza with one hand. Then you realize how difficult.
No, it's not. It's not difficult. It's just the clearing the hands part, Eric. It's just not difficult. If you're having difficulties eating with pizza with one arm, I don't know how you've been eating pizza with your whole life. I'm just saying. What was the... Oh, and then, you know, so Scott Hall would do this after the fall away slam. And so we're just saying he's getting that dominoes off his hands. But, yeah, it's a true story.
How about you, Nakamura?
Yeah, you know. How the hell Nakamura... Wait, once again. How did Nakamura and Johnny Gargano avoid these cuts?
Again, like, I think you could have cut 7 more people and then you could have saved the New Day's contract. If they really were about that life.
Because Nakamura's still bringing that Toyota money.
That Rick Boo's commercials aired someplace.
It's not.
Hey, come on, man.
That's only for a wrestling show. That's never airing again. Next time we go see that is WWE the Vault 30 years when we're all gone. Right now. It's like, oh, I remember this.
Wait, you're not going to make it to 70?
Yeah, who knows?
You know, being
Not in this
African
climate.
American is a good chance. You never know, man. You never
Shoot.
know.
So I believe that's it.
That's it.
Right?
That's the show.
That's it, the show. Yeah. I guess I give a little backstory. Yesterday, I was at the LA Galaxy.
Oh, is this a story that you were telling him to tell me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all
WWE
ears.
night. WWE night.
I am all ears.
Me and the Ride Dog went to WWE night for the LA Galaxy, and I have never been more satisfied and justified by choosing LAFC more in my life than I did. I'm glad that is my core team, the Galaxy. Everything about what's going on there needs to be shut down by somebody. I don't care who's in charge. Anyway, Charlotte was there, allegedly. She showed up on the Tron. She said, woo, and she was never seen again. And she had a kid when they say woo with me. The kid went, woo. And that was the end of Charlotte and WWE Night. The only thing that came close to them doing WWE Night was, one, they were giving away these WWE scarves with championship belts that I refuse to pay for because I'm not supporting the Galaxy organization.
So they're not giving away then if you have to pay for
No.
it.
You got to buy them. You got to buy them. Special night purchase.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's $43. Why not?
By the way, LAFC has the better jersey as well. By the way,
They have everything better. It's
black and
everything.
gold.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
You're talking about the $43.
Yeah.
WWE.
The only thing you got that made you feel was WWE Night was, one, they played a bunch of WWE music randomly, and two, the referees were paid off.
No, I'm not laughing about that. I know where the story gonna go with the random WWE music playing.
Yeah. So, Manny, I gave you a backdrop of all that. So me and the Ride Dog, we have decent seats. We're on the field, kind of. It's not really hard to have bad seats in this place. You're on the field. Game is going on, and it's terrible. The Galaxy, they suck. It was just bad football and everything. I call it football. It's bad soccer. Anyway, and it looked like it was going to be a 0-0 tie. We're at the 43rd minute of the first half. Two guys show up. And I would like to say, I don't know where the bus was dropped off for them, but they look like they need to be locked up somewhere in an asylum. They were both seemed like off their meds. There was the black guy who was overly passionate about the LA Galaxy. I support his passion about his team, but he was yelling nonsense and yelling, fuck you, 28, on the Galaxy, who's the only person to score a goal on the team. Talk about he a lazy piece of shit. He's fucking it. So we have him. But he brought his boy, Hispanic gentleman. This guy comes over. He's all sleepy. He's just like this. His friend is now hitting him saying, look alive, man. We're here at the game. Look alive. Here. And he's like, oh, no, man. Oh, no. And then they start arguing hard, like intense. Like, I think they're going to fight. I think they're going to swing and fight on each other. It was nonsense. So they're going back and forth. And it's like, fuck you, man. And then they're calling each other's mothers on their phones.
What?
Yes! And me and Ryan are looking at each other going, what? And then the argument intensified as Shawn Michaels theme song, A Sexy Boy, started going off. And it's total nonsense. And me and Ryan are like, what is this? Ryan's trying to record this at the same time, follow what Mike Trout is doing in the Angels game because he needed Mike Trout to make a hit, to make a bet. Long story short, he made his money that night. So, they trying to record this, but you can't hear it because the Sexy Boy music is too loud, and it's a wasted, it's just wasted video because he was trying to be sneaky. So they go back and forth, and they have this intense argument, and me and Ryan are like, what the fuck? They decide to sit separate from each other for a bit. And then they came back together when they started to get on the phone. And there was somebody on the phone. They're like, they don't want to talk to you, okay? They don't want to talk to you. That's why they call it my phone. they want to talk. And it's just nonsense. Anyway, Vancouver scores. And the game is now tied 1-1. Everybody's upset about it. The crowd's, then the guy who was upset turned to Ryan and was like, hey, who you rooting for? What the hell? And then Ryan was like, I'm rooting for the Galaxy. And he's like, oh, you happy what happened? Huh? You happy what happened? And Ryan was like, I don't know. And then he was like, then shake my hand. And Ryan goes, I don't shake anybody's hand. I'm not shaking your hand. And the guy's like, you won't shake my hand, huh? All right. So he turns around, he gets his little stupor again, then he gets up, and he goes, and he starts cussing Ryan out in Spanish. And Ryan look at me, and I look at him, and we're like, what? And then he goes, I'm wearing my Clipper hoodie at the time. He goes, and you a fucking Clipper fan too. And or something like that, something along those lines. And I'm like, what? I don't even talk to you. You're talking to Ryan, who was not doing this. Anyway, Ryan goes and tells the black guy who was with him, who he was arguing with, you better get your boy. I'm just saying, get your boy. The black guy goes and gives one of the most sincere apologies we've ever heard in our life. I'm so sorry for his behavior. I'm really, I don't know what's wrong with him tonight. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Hey, my brother, I'm sorry, and all of this. Anyway, he immediately turns around and starts yelling, fuck you, referee, and fuck you, number 28, fuck you, you piece of shit. In the highest, most intensity, and me and Ryan go, these motherfuckers are crazy.
I mean, he had that Dave Chappelle skit moment where it's like, what happened? I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to hit you.
And so the black guy can't sit down. There's a kid in the back going, sit your ass down. I'm trying to see. So you couldn't see me and him. There's a guy next to me, Hispanic guy with his daughter, and I'm assuming his wife or girlfriend or whatever. And they're going like,
mistress.
What the fuck are these guys on? Anyway, the Galaxy and them was finished with a tie. The game was bullshit. And I'm never going back home. This is why you can't go back home. That's why you can't go back to Carson. Can't go back home. Just can't. I had a $10 Kool-Aid, though, if you want to add that.
That sounds expensive.
That's ridiculous. Kool-Aid patch costs 36 cents, Manny. Why the fuck is it a $10 Kool-Aid?
Because they had to mix it, man. Labor.
I got grape. But yeah, I'm never going to a Galaxy game again. It's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Their bathrooms was filled with graffiti and trash, and it was like, you guys don't respect nothing around here, huh? No wonder Charlotte left, you bastards. We are leaving.
The one thing I will say about Progress, I'm a man that respects cues or lines. These lot do not respect lines. There are people jumping in. I was ready to throw hands at one point. This is actually ridiculous. And then one of the security guards come over and goes, is everyone meant to be? I was about to say, yeah, all of them. All of these motherfuckers.
Get them all out.
Birthday over there. Get the fuck back. Tired of these programs.
Did you wish that person
I'm never going back to programs after tomorrow. I'm never going back to programs.
Eric, so what are you swearing off? Now that I swear off Galaxy Game, he's swearing off Progress. Who are you swearing off?
I don't have nothing, man. I'm just a man in the world. That's all I am. Just a man in the world. Yeah. You know, that's it.
It's the end of the show, but I think we had a fun show, and I think we need to dedicate this show to Fiasco the Cat, who unfortunately she was guilty of many crimes. But she was a big part of the show.
Yeah.
She's actually was around maybe a couple of years short because we had her for 15 and a half years. Well, that's a lot because this show's been going on for a lot longer than that.
We're around 20 years.
20.
Yeah. So, but a decade and a half, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, no, she had a good run. Her first appearance on the show, me and her got into a fight. I believe she had multiple other appearances on the show where we were all telling her to shut up because she was in heat and needed to be spayed and neutered.
Yeah.
She's escaped. She's stolen. She lived a rock star lifestyle. She lived life on the edge, eating off the floor. She would eat stuff she shouldn't and throw it up. She would steal as evidence for...
You stole my donut and put it in your little... you're guilty. How? Why? And then we walk away. Kinda, what? Well, that means I don't need it.
And we tried to give her a donut. She didn't want it because it was in the white bag. She needed
and
to
it wasn't stolen. She wanted to steal it.
She needed to steal the donut, yeah.
She's in
the
it
best
for the
part of that
juice.
video.
She's in it for the juice.
The best part of that video. I know she can't talk English, but at one point when she turned back and looked at Shantae, she went zero, mierda, and walked off.
No, literally. Her eyes told me, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll do that shit again. I mean, it's been
I run this.
It's been many times that I'll be sitting up here recording the show and she'll walk in because she wants something. So yeah, it's an adjustment. This is day 2, and the house feels a lot emptier without her. So yeah, that's it.
And there was that short of fuck your cat and fuck your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So, yeah. Well, that concludes the show.
Oh, rest in peace, Fiasco.
Yep. May you get all the chicken on the floor you can find.
May you continue stealing in pet heaven.
And you continue to hate strangers.
Yeah.
Hated strangers. Manny, she would literally come downstairs, look, oh, these fuckers still here? Then go back upstairs and be like, what the fuck? And then afterwards she would tell us off, like, why you invite these people over?
This is my house.
Yeah, she was Paige before Paige knew what Paige was.
My house. Meow. Yeah, so, yeah, you can throw some Fiasco. I don't know how to end the show. I'm just going to put this up here. And maybe we end with a little moment of silence by just hitting the end record button or something. I don't know.
But they're so happy.
Yeah, it seems like the wrong picture.
No, that's mean. That looked like he killed the cat.
This is what I imagine Fiasco looked like when she stole food. When you caught her.
No, Mark, you saw what she looked like. She had the donut. She told Shantae, "Fuck you."
She looked like this.
Yeah. Sassy.
But anyway, all the people that sent their well wishes and stuff, I appreciate it. Shantae and I, we do appreciate. Thank you. And yeah, it's a hard feeling, but the way that you think about it is like, would you give up the 15 and a half years that you had just so you don't have to feel the way that you feel? And the answer is no. So, you just take it and you move on from there.
And that's why you treat and you spoil your pets. Because unfortunately what happened to Eric will happen to everyone.
It does.
And you spoil them because they eventually they are your best friends. They are.
Yeah. And as someone once said about pets a long time ago, to you, they have been a part of your life. For them, you were their whole life.
Yeah.
Trash. Well said. Well, that ends the show on us. It's very sad, but though.
We'll just end it with this one, and then we'll just say,
That's just no way to end the show. I have no way to end it. I mean, it's...
Oh. There you go. There you go.
That's the look he had on his face when he told him to shake his hand. I don't think it.
Yeah. That is Ryan. But anyway,
no one's shaking that man.
Hope you got. Next week Saturday is a watch along, right?
It's watch along. It's
it's you two, pretty much by yourself. I'm probably not gonna make it. So.
Okay.
It starts at 3 your time this time around.
Really? 3?
Yeah.
Yep. Where are they at?
Is it 3? Yeah, because it's normally 4, isn't it? It's normally 4 now.
Tampa.
Yeah, it's 3 now.
Tampa, Florida.
Oh.
They just do it earlier because I'm assuming UFC has a show that day too, and it's all TKO business.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
assuming.
so I think it'll mostly be me and you, and Marcus might pop up in the main event.
Okay.
It seems like.
I doubt if I even make the main event. The shows have been going short, and there's like, what, 2 matches?
There's 4.
Some way to figure out how to
the crazy thing about it, more than likely, it's probably not even a show worth the cover because it shouldn't even happen. But
it shouldn't. But yeah, the watch along is next Saturday, and then maybe we still gonna do a show on Sunday.
I don't know. We'll see. I think it depends on what happens in the week. You gotta really figure that out because with Backlash that gets in the way of the Collision and the AAA watching time.
Well, technically, AAA happens after Backlash, so we could still do it.
That's true.
We could still do it like last time.
And then after watching Collision this week, I was like, damn, nothing really happens on this show at all.
Never.
Nothing.
Never.
Like everything that takes place on that show is so inconsequential.
Again, I don't even know. Is Will turning heel with the Death Riders or the heels turning face?
He's learning how to
Will?
fight different.
He's learning how to fight, Marcus.
I understand that.
But unfortunately,
But why should Will trust them?
no.
They
But
just,
unfortunately,
they beat up.
what he is learning is behind the paywall, according to John Moxley. You know, it's proprietary. No one can
Yeah.
know.
Let's get out of it. We'll be back next week. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
And chicken grease.
Ooh, yeah.